Jess.
Yeah, it is. Tribe Called Jess here, live from the Salisbury Center. Show number 2 for you, Jess. Brand new logo, brand new seats. Feel a little bit more comfortable, and you brought Oshi with you.
I did.
The Tribe Called Jess is definitely all here. It's great to be here in the Salisbury Center with you, Jess. Good to see you. It's been a week.
It's been a week.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay, good.
This was a really fun couple weeks, talking to you, coaching me after, talking to Jeff.
Yeah.
Who kind of
Jeff is finally here because he's been a jet setter, right? I know. He was opening restaurants.
Jeff's known me since I was 21 years old. That's
Which was
crazy.
like last week or something? Yeah, last week. I knew it was.
And he still wanted me to come back, and he knows my crazy.
Well, that's probably the reason he said, please have her come back, because he knows you're crazy.
Absolutely.
And the more comfortable, the thing is, I am nervous, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I like planned this one, and I'm like, oh no.
Spend some time. Now it's serious when you start planning it.
No, I did, because you know what? I left here, and I think I told you this, and I even put a video on Facebook. It totally tapped into my creative energy, and I was like, God, I haven't felt this good since I was in my 20s.
Right.
So it's been really cool planning. And yes, welcome to A Tribe Called Jess, coming from the Salisbury Center on the Wylde Style Network, fueled by Monster.
Yeah.
Give it up for Monster. Big ups.
Monster Energy is a huge, brand new sponsor here for the Salisbury Center, so it's great. And the studios, so they do a great job for us.
Oh, the studio is awesome. When I first came here, when I say mind blown, I was mind blown. I mean, just the sound, what Jeff has going on here is incredible.
Yeah.
And
Chris and Miguel also.
Chris and Miguel, sorry.
Yep. No, they all three of them have put in so much work that they've turned this place into a destination. So it's pretty cool to be here.
And you know, I think Manassas sometimes takes a rap. They got a lot of memes out there about Manassas. But guys, come out here. There's so much going on. I'm personally hoping to plan and throw a party with Jeff sometime in August.
Yeah.
So more to come on that. And lots of events going on here this month in April. So we have, I got to think, tomorrow we have O'Toole's reunion. If you remember O'Toole's. Oh, let me back up. So tonight we have First Try performing. They're a band.
Okay.
Medicine Man, and I'm going to get this. This, that, and the other.
This, that, and the other's playing tonight.
Yeah, and I just watched all these guys talk on a podcast.
Yeah.
Just cool guys.
Yeah, chilled out on the couch.
They were
this.
awesome.
I know.
Jess, you probably don't know this, but the guys from This, That, and the Other are members of Cinderella, Faster Pussycat.
Oh, really?
Band. Yeah, so
Stop.
they're actually famous people.
I grew up in the 80s.
Yeah.
I feel like I met Cinderella in Philly, but
You probably did. You've met everybody at somewhere at some point in time.
I was at I think it was Bon Jovi, and I forget who was opening. My mom just goes up to a limo and sits in it, and so now you know where I get it from. My mother.
Right. My mom does not.
My mom does not now. She's a very good Christian.
Well, so is mine.
Oh, God. But anyway, going back, tomorrow night they have O'Toole's. I think, Jeff, you said the Ultimate Doors after the O'Toole's reunion.
Yes. And Scott's putting up a picture for you. This guy on the screen is here. That's the guy with the short gray hair and glasses earlier.
Stop it. I remember that guy.
No, that's Sebastian Bach.
Stop it.
He's got my hair.
Scott's gone out of his way. No, Eric Brittingham, the first. Yeah, that's the guy that's here tonight.
Okay, got it. Oh, he was sitting here.
Over 60 million records sold. He's sitting down there with First Band.
Okay. Oh my God, it's crazy, right? Time went by.
He's with Pete and Chad, the other guy. This, that, and the other.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Lots of famous people here.
I was walking by famous people. Didn't know.
But they were here to see you.
Duh.
They were here to hang out with Jess. They don't care about playing. They knew Jess was on here.
I would love for them to come in here and hang out with me. So then we have on the 21st, sorry, I had to look at my notes, guys. I'm 48. I have a bad memory. We have a Country Roadhouse show with Delta Spur. And
lots of line dancing.
Lots of line dancing.
I'm in. I can line dance.
Mechanical Bowl too.
You have no idea. I'm a killer line dancer.
I feel like we should follow that by a techno party.
Okay.
I think the crowd would love it.
Scott tried me to get on the mechanical bull for 100 times the last time it was here, and I know that he just wants to get me on the mechanical bull so he can work the controls. I know. He wants to sling me through the wall, which is cool. I'm down.
I'll work the controls with you. Can I do that?
Yeah.
And then on the 22nd, and you're commentating, right? We have Cagezilla.
Yep.
And if you're an MMA fan, I've I've worked with Jeff on past productions, just nothing special. I just did the Cage Girl contest. But he puts on, and the entire team puts on such a great show. Such great fighters come here. They know who Jeff is. They know this organization. So you can buy all these tickets on, I think it's wildstylenetwork.com. Am I wrong?
You can eventually get there.
Yeah, it'll get there.
That'll work. You get there.
Getwylde.com. Getwylde.com.
That's cool.
That's all right.
That's fine.
And
they don't want to hear all these plugs. We don't care. They don't care. They just want to hear you talk about your boobies.
Oh, yeah. Well, these girls are old. They're over 20 years old.
Did you have those done?
I did.
Wait, so you had them done 20 years ago? Because 20 years ago,
23 years ago.
Getting your boobs done like that long ago, that was kind of dangerous, wasn't it?
No.
I thought that was kind of like an intro kind of thing.
No,
people were having problems.
You're aging me way past.
No, I didn't know. I don't know.
No, and I didn't do. I personally, they took silicone off the market back then, so I did saline. So
okay. I thought that was like a big thing, and it was always on the news, and there was problems and all that stuff.
And now everybody has them.
Yeah, now it's like going to Dunkin' Donuts. Like everybody kind of go through the drive-thru, and everybody has fake boobs, but it's.
But I feel like a lot of girls are getting them taken out right now too. So
are they?
That's a big thing right now. Is
really?
Taking out. Yeah.
I mean, I'm
not going to, but it's a thing. So
yeah,
whatever.
I didn't know
More
that.
power to them.
I didn't know.
Well, they cause a lot of problems sometimes. So.
Oh, okay.
Not mine. But welcome to the show. I'm so happy to be here. I got Kevin with me.
Yeah.
Jeff back there, and Scott. He's like my little sidekick, and he gives me the thumbs up and cheers me on. And we're gonna get into some really hot topics that were online this week. And I asked a lot of questions on Facebook and all things debaucherous. But I do want to remind you that as much as this show is about fun and humor, and please follow me on TikTok and follow me on the Instagrams. DM me with your show ideas, your feedback. You're not going to hurt my feelings. They're really hard to hurt. I want it to be about inspiration and giving hope and faith and giving back to people, because wisdom is when you realize what you know and sharing it with others. So I just want to make sure that we always stick to that as well, and begin and end with something that is kind of along those lines.
Yeah, a little positive.
And then we'll walk the moral tight line between.
Super positive right after we got through talking about fake boobs.
Whatever. There's nothing wrong with fake
No,
boobs.
I didn't say there was.
Oh, and I wanted to introduce Oshi.
Yeah.
Do we see Oshi here?
Yeah, Oshi in his Capitals jersey.
Yes. If TJ is listening, he is named after you, and we need our jersey signed. I am a huge fan. I'm not only a fan of TJ, I'm a big fan of Laura. I follow her on Instagram, his wife, and the kids. I mean, she's awesome.
Yeah.
What a great guy he is. And so I named my dog. We need a number jersey for this little guy. He's 4.2 pounds. And we need a signature Oshi. And Alexa, do you know Alexa Landestoy?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know who Alexa Landestoy is, I can't imagine how you don't know. She hosts the pre and post game live for the Washington Capitals. And she, first of all, she's absolutely gorgeous, but she is just a badass.
Yeah.
Like, do you agree?
No, like to have, and this is kind of bad this day and age, because nowadays you're starting to see more and more females in that type of role, right? Before, 10 years ago, you wouldn't see a female talking about hockey, or a female up on the the play-by-play booth talking about basketball or doing something to that effect. Now it's a common occurrence, and especially if she's a badass.
Well, she's a badass, and
knows her shit.
I had Scott throw her Instagram up there. Follow her. Let me tell you, I wanted to be a sports agent, and then I found out I had to go to law school, and I was not spending that much time in school.
It's better to be the accountant.
Yeah, but that's what I wanted to do. But I actually had I followed Alexa. She put something in her stories. I messaged her about something like, "Oh, that's cute," or "Good for you." She messages back. She'll message me back about Oshi. She loves Oshi to death. She's a super kind person, and I just think she's one of the best local celebrities, and just breaking ground for women.
Yeah, we need to get her in here.
I want to get her in here. Alexa, if you're listening, I would love to interview you and just hang out with you.
Yeah, let her come talk for an hour.
Yeah, hey.
Let her come hang out.
I'll DM you after this, Alexa, and I'll send her a copy. So follow Alexa. And then this week, so I'm 48. I'm proud of my age because I've kept in shape. I work really hard. And then this came of this 53-year-old bombshell who we all know. And I just have to talk about this.
Okay.
Can you throw that up?
The 53-year-old bombshell. So, her.
Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, Jennifer Aniston. I couldn't see who it was.
So this was her premiere. So this comes across my Instagram.
Okay.
And this was her premiere and for the new Murder Mystery 2 with Adam Sandler.
Oh, okay.
And I saw
previews for that.
I'm looking at her and going, she has never looked better. And kudos to women.
People get way
50s.
better when they get older.
I feel like women are leveling up, and I don't think. I mean, we all do get a little bit though. But I don't feel like Jen's had a lot of work. She kind of always looks like she has, and she does the work, and she takes care of herself. So I just wanted to give.
If I had her money, I'd take care of myself too.
Yeah, but I feel
I'd be able to spend hours in the gym.
But she doesn't.
Now I spend hours in the bed.
No, she doesn't though. If you read, her coach actually released, I think her and her trainer, if she travels, he adjusts the workout plan. Now, granted, she can afford that maybe a little more than others, but I'm in the gym 6 days a week, and I'm just a Gold's down there in Manassas, which is amazing. Yeah. So just wanted to give a big shout out to Jen. So today, I put some reels and some stories on Facebook and on Instagram. Did you see them?
I didn't. I was a little busy today.
Ashamed.
I apologize.
I put them all
If
week.
you'd send a text and say, "Hey, Kevin, you need to look at my."
Jeff, you saw them. I sent them to you last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this.
I did, at like midnight or.
Oh.
Yeah, Jeff and I
I'm still recovering from food poisoning and.
You had food poisoning.
Oh yeah.
Shut the front door. Where'd you get it from? Yeah. You work in a restaurant. It better not have been one of yours.
Dude, I teach food safety for 25
I know.
years.
How did you get it? You teach food safety and you got food poisoning.
It's going around.
Was it coming out the mouth or number two?
Both sides. Yeah.
So you were just sitting on the toilet throwing
Fuller
up.
Got it.
Fuller?
Yeah.
Did you try to kill us here? Was it here?
No. Norovirus has been going around apparently because I went to the doctor and they said it's just going around here recently.
Sorry.
And since I said that, I've had 5 people tell me they got norovirus in the last 2 weeks.
There's something going around.
Nothing worse than throwing up. Like you can have a pinky. You can have a pinky toe. I would rather give you that than throw up. Sit there and have everything lock up. It is terrible. I mean, no, you do feel better after you do that because then you just lay on the linoleum.
Yeah, if you're old and out of shape like me.
Yeah, you just lay on the bathroom floor praying to the cold. Yeah, it's terrible to throw up. Terrible. Sorry we got off on that. I didn't know Jeff had food poisoning.
I did, because I'm a good friend and check on. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he didn't watch your clips, but he's got.
You didn't watch you. I saw
you. You didn't send them to me. If you'd have sent them to me, I'd have watched them.
No,
you sent them to Jeff like he's important. I'm the one on the damn microphone.
I did.
Okay.
I watched them.
I did. So
I was sort of in a coma when I was watching them.
One of the clips was
naked,
and I did this because being now single for a year and not dating. Girls are like, I'm watching younger girls especially like shoot their shot when I'm out. Like, and for people that don't know what that means, for men and women, shoot your shot, hit on a girl, ask her out, vice versa.
Kevin's watching younger girls too.
So
I did see this part on your Facebook because you talked about sliding into somebody's DMs. So
I said, ladies, do you shoot your shot? And if you do, how do you do it? Do you slide in their DMs?
Right.
Like, how does that work for you? Because I definitely have not done that. And then I asked men, how does that make you feel? What do you think? I'm curious.
Look, if somebody slides into my DMs because they saw one of my pictures, I've fooled them really well. Like I have tricked the shit out of them. Like somehow, some way, I have faked them out.
Shut up.
That does not happen to bald old guys.
All right, but I'm saying if a woman slitting your DMs,
I think I'm getting catfished. I forgot to tell you about that. I'll tell you about that on the other show.
Would that look bad? You'd be surprised at the answers I got.
Yeah?
Would you think, as a man, that's like too dominant of a woman?
Absolutely not.
Okay. And
absolutely
Jeff?
not. No, but the problem is the other way around because there's a double standard.
Oh.
The other way around is super awkward and super stupid because dudes try to do some dumb ass.
Oh, I have some great feedback we got, but I want to play this video clip real quick.
Okay.
Jess, you got to put it in context too, though.
I am. Okay, so that would be a video of me shooting my shot. Like, I literally...
So hold up. You shooting your shot. So you would do what?
Watch. You missed the video.
I did not. I saw it as a basketball player and
all right.
So the basketball coming up, hitting a guy in the face?
Like, I'm just... First of all, it's never going to happen. I will have a crush. I will have a crush, and whenever I've been saying, I have a crush, I'll never say a word. Ever. I will go to my grave with that crush.
Why?
I don't know. It's not the fear of rejection either. I think part of it is, in my head, I'm traditional, like, and that's probably growing up.
When you walk in, I see super traditional.
Stop. See, that's judgment. That's judgment.
Jess, you don't look traditional. You walk in here with your big ass boobs and a half shirt on and heels, and you're 48 looking 28. And
that was my favorite birthday, 28.
Yeah, I'm
and
sure.
40.
I'm sure because you were probably on at an EDM on some table.
No, it was
with everybody drooling all over you.
I don't think everybody's drooling over 40. I was at Alesso, and that was one of the best birthdays ever.
She was at EDM drooling over herself.
I was, that sounds better.
Excited she was there.
That sounds a lot better. That I would, okay. But no,
so
like
why wouldn't you say something if you like somebody? Why wouldn't you say something?
Because it's hard.
First of all, you don't like older dudes.
All right, that's not fair. What? I don't dislike older dudes. I tend to gravitate and date younger dudes.
Okay.
But that's not. I'm not ixnaying like, oh, you're older, I'm not going to date you. We don't match energies.
Okay.
The problem with the younger ones, even in their low 40s, some of them still want children, and that pony is not not here anymore. No. So
it feels good when they graduate and get out the house.
Oh,
no more insurance and get them a job.
Yeah, that's not true.
That's the problem. She's at the age she's got to go either 20 years younger or 20 years older.
I am not going 20 years younger. I am not doing that.
No?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. That's like
how young is too young?
35.
Okay.
35, but they can't want kids.
They got to be 35 and have some maturity, because a lot of 35-year-old dudes are ding-dongs.
So are a lot of 55-year-olds.
No, 1,000% agree.
No,
1,000% agree. Touche. No, it's because most dudes are just really immature and stupid.
And for me,
they're dumb dudes.
For me, it's all about energy, right? Mm-hmm. Like, it's connecting with someone on energy. Granted, I have to be attracted to them. I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, all that matters is person, because that's not true. Yeah. That would be a lie. And I when people say that, I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me. But
that's how Jeff gets his girls. But yeah.
Oh my God.
It's all about the personality. Yeah.
All about that personality, Jeff.
Go ahead. That's good. He didn't hear it.
He didn't hear it.
What? I missed it.
No,
we just dogged you.
You're good. You're fine.
What are you trying to say? I'm all personality?
Yes.
All personality.
So, but I don't understand, as outgoing as you are.
So I was trying to tell you.
Okay. I mean, where you don't go with, I can't understand in my brain.
When I like men, and this has been since I was a kid, so boys, I am, as hard as this will be for anybody to believe, as outgoing as I am, extremely shy. I mean, to the extreme.
Really?
Yeah. And I would rather go to my grave with a crush or anything than ever say that. I'm terrible at flirting. I don't know how to do that. So some of the answers I got, I do want to discuss them.
Okay.
Because a lot of women said if they were to hit on a guy, took the shot, sorry, I didn't know how to say that, then they would feel, if they ended up in a relationship, that the guy really didn't like them that much, and it would be a problem in the relationship. And it took me a minute, and I'm like, I get where they're coming from. I don't know if that would be a problem for me, but I do get it. I'll tell you, this was very generational, and so is the next subject. Older men, so my late Gen Xers, and even I talked to some boomers, but really young-minded boomers, like they're very, very current. They are sketchy of women who shoot their shot.
Really?
Because they are reading, they are researching them, and they're finding out, is this girl out for my money? Oh. Is this girl out to be taken care of?
That might be why I'm not getting they might realize that I'm just squirting water for a living. that there's zero chance that I'm making any money.
But hey, that made sense to me, as to where I think as younger men in general, Gen Z, millennials, all my millennials, they all thought, that it was sexy. Going back to your point on this, a couple guys said, look, I'm glad when they do it, because men are so creepy to women. So we're scared to even say anything anymore. Yeah. So that was your point.
Yeah.
And so they're like, thank God you shot your shot. So you don't think I'm a weirdo.
Anybody who takes a shot with me, I immediately think catfish.
I would also think catfish.
Immediately.
Wow.
Immediately.
That's
I would
cold.
think, like,
Why?
I would think somebody was trying to catfish me. I would think
Oh, no, me
For
too.
what, Kevin?
No, or
Yeah, it's not for the. It's not
I got
for
him
my money.
back.
I would think that
Sorry,
they think I've got
sliding
money.
off this couch.
Oh yeah, I just immediately I think they're catfishing. I
Or
think
I could
they're
do something
First
for
of all,
them.
you know what I think is even worse.
Well, that's what the older generation said. I'm immediately like, and even on regular friend requests, the older are like, one of them was the CEO,
Right.
And he was like, he's like, it's great, but my immediate thought is, this girl wants to be taken care of. She wants my money, and where is this actually going? Because why? And it's sad. It's sad that they have to think that, because there's probably women out there that genuinely like them.
That's true. There's nothing sexier than a driven girl, though, right? Somebody has their own business, does her own thing, is very driven. And to have that, of course, I'm like you, right? You want to be attracted to somebody, but it's something about that you're able to talk to somebody in that same tone of voice, right? Because right now, everybody who slides in your DMs, I feel like is not.
I think we touched on this a little bit last week, about you had the meme, everybody wants a girl that wants to have sex until they get one that wants to have sex all the time.
Actually has sex.
But I think,
wants to have sex.
I think the same thing goes, everybody's like, I want a driven, motivated, girl that's out there doing her thing.
I don't think so. I think everybody that's my age,
they're full of shit.
I do too. I think everybody that's, my age wants to have this come in and hang out and don't be driven at all. They want to just hang out with somebody.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had guys over the years say to me, come back later and said, oh, I liked you, but you were just very intimidating. And I'm like, first of all, if you know me, I'm one of the kindest people.
No, you are super kind, but I will tell you, you are intimidating.
How?
Look at you. First of all, look at you. Seriously.
You think way more of me, guys, than I think of me. And I'm confident.
No, I know. So, but to see you, to watch, if I scrolled through your Instagram or your TikToks, to see you at that age, at the EDM, that's intimidating, right? To see you going out to the club, to see you doing things, that's intimidating.
Jeff, is that intimidating? Are you paying attention?
No.
I don't think that's intimidating.
No to both questions. No, not intimidating. No, I'm not paying attention.
All right, thanks. You can't ask Jeff a question anymore.
Well, Jeff's also known me since I was literally. I mean that.
I'm not talking from the outside in, because I've known you forever, right? I don't remember how many years. It's been over 20 years, right?
It's the same.
It's been 20 some plus years. I'm just telling you, from outside, somebody looking and trying to see if a guy would go and approach you, I don't think they would.
Well, that really sucks for me.
But that's why I don't think that you can be shy. I think if you see somebody you like, you need to slide into somebody's DMs. I saw that when you posted.
All right, so you want to know one of my friends, I can't say his name, I wouldn't do that to anybody, but we were going to go out to this restaurant. Okay. And I said, okay, coach me, show me, or just talk to me and tell me how I'm dead set.
Come on.
Because I'm that scared. And he goes, no, we're not just going out. I'm going to tell you what to do.
What?
And then I'm going to make you go do it in front of me.
What?
And I'm like,
what is happening?
So then I chickened out. I'm terrified.
Okay. So how did you ever have a kid?
I adopted my son.
I know. How did you get married?
Because I met John when I worked at Hooters.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to say names.
You're allowed. You're all right. You're okay. It's your life. All right. It's your life, Jess. It's your show.
And I always met people that I had long relationships with through people. Like I said, I'm always distracted when I'm out. I'm having fun with my friends. So it never happens for me. And that is my fault. I love music. I get caught up in that. So it is what it is. But that's how I've always met people. Dating to me, period. And I can't wait to move to our next subject. But I do want to address one more thing. Dating to me, period, is just like time. I'm going to invest my time and have to sit at this.
If you find the right person, invest that time.
I would.
Yeah.
But an hour at dinner or something.
You just get an hour.
No, meaning what if it sucks? What if I have nothing to say to this person?
Well, then that would suck. If you don't have, if the dude can't carry a conversation and has nothing to talk to you about, then it would suck.
Yeah, it would.
It would suck bad. No, but hang on. So when you're at the club, when you're at one of these concerts that you go to, do you see attractive guy and just blow it off? Say, I really was I could have enough nuts to go talk to that guy, but I don't.
One time I saw this year a really tall guy. I like tall.
Super
I'm
me.
like
That's
I'm
me.
like teeny.
Right.
right? I like tall.
Right.
And I did go try to find him, which out of 3,000 people, that was never going to happen.
Right.
And then like halfway through, I'm like, okay, this is boring. Like this is taking way too much of my time.
Okay.
So, but no, to answer your question, nope.
Really?
Nope.
So you go to all these concerts and don't see a single attractive dude that you want to go talk to?
Oh, sure. I mean, no, not really.
Okay.
I mean, I'm having too much fun. I'm not paying attention.
You don't think that's intimidating for dudes to come up and try to talk to you because automatically they feel like you're just going to reject them?
That's on them because I'm sitting there dancing, having fun with my friends.
Okay.
Why is it my job if...
No, it's not your job. It's not your job. Is it fun for you to hang out with a dude?
Well, yeah, if it's the right... Like, in that capacity, yeah, if it's the right dude.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
How are you ever going to find that guy?
I know.
How are you ever going to find that guy?
You're arguing. I'm agreeing.
How are you ever going to find that guy?
We're agreeing.
Okay.
We're 100% agreeing.
Now I feel like I'm on a mission to set up Jess.
No, please do not set up Jess.
Now I need to slide into dudes' DMs and be like, yo, I got this girl. Like, I need to help. Because if you're super scared.
I am a chicken.
I would have never thought that in 1,000 years.
I am a chicken.
After 20 years of knowing you, I would have never.
And I'm an Aries.
It's the first time. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Everything else, if I want it, I want. Like, I spent all week. I'm going to plan in all my free time. Between mortgage, I planned, went to the gym, planned.
You sound like you grew up in the 60s. What does the Aries have to do with anything?
But because we get what we're powerful, we get what we want, we go after it, we want it. So it's the direct opposite of everything I do.
All right. And then you're scared to message somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jess, you're going to have to learn to shoot your shot or get a vacuum cleaner to vacuum out the cobwebs out of your Gucci.
You're going to have to do something to help yourself.
Oh, boy.
But hang on. If you do meet somebody, Jess, if you do and you finally have enough nuts to go up and talk to him, how long before the guy gives up on you?
Wait, say that one more time.
If a guy finally gets a chance to talk to you and he comes in and do you give him a shot, like at all? And then if he does, if he's attractive and you like him, how long before you gets to...
I feel this went south. I'm saying I'm too chicken to go talk to somebody.
But finally you do talk to somebody, right? So as a guy... You finally get a chance. He comes and talks to you. You go, all right, you agree. He has some good conversation. How long before you guys figured out, hey, this is kind of cool, I want to hang out? Then after that, how long is it before you can sleep with him?
Oh, I think sleeping with someone is based strictly, I mean, I'm being dead set, like strictly based on energy and where that relationship's going. I mean...
So that night?
No.
Okay. So I wasn't sure.
Nope.
So like after...
Call me boring. Hey, I grew up. I mean, I'm not out here hoeing the streets.
Well, nobody says you're hoeing the streets, but you like the guy. And it's been a year since you've had
I would
a
have
boyfriend.
to, I need to vibe with someone way more than that.
Okay.
I think my 30s-year-old self, 20s, that might have been a different answer, but definitely, you know, and how... Like, once the ice is broken, that's a whole different ballgame for me. Like, then I'm like, then they can't get me to shut up, and they wish they had never talked to me.
Amen, bro.
Ask Jeff.
Say, 20 years later.
Yeah. Although every guy I've ever been with is like, why aren't you talking when I don't talk? And then they're worried. Like, they're like, you're like the space filler. Please talk. And I'm like, but you said I talk too much. So anyway, can't win. One more answer that came in on this that I really liked, I think women would like. One girl said, you know, it's not that I wouldn't, but it kind of takes away from my feminine energy. When I want to be in my feminine energy. It's the one time I get to be a girl is when guys ask me out where I really feel like, you know, a woman. And I respect that. I really, really like that answer.
Yeah, if somebody's nice in a DM or a text.
Well, no, I think I don't. The problem, guys, this is what I'm going to tell you. I like people and I don't mind responding to people in the DMs. It's just that so quickly in sentence 4, it's like, when are we going to go out? I'm like... The conversation was going so well, you ruined it. Like,
can I get naked pics?
Well, okay, no, because I'll just block someone for that. I have never had to, though. I've never had to block anyone. No one's ever done that to me.
Really?
I would beat.
You know what's funny is I see girls on Facebook all the time put guys up on blast all the time who do some dumb like
I wouldn't
that.
look. I don't
they
do
put
that.
them up and they're like, And I just saw somebody do it this week.
If
somebody was engaged and some dude tried to slide into her DMs and she was like, you didn't even look to see if I was engaged, and then you still wanted to send me a pic, and then you still wanted me to send you a pic?
So I'm going to go back to the other side of myself. When you put people on blast on social media, it's a trickle-down effect because, yeah, that's good. You got him, blah, 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 right? But what about his mom, his sister, and all these people that then affects? And I always think of the long-term, the trickle-down effect.
Well, maybe they can help him.
Maybe
they can fix his ass.
Maybe just report him to Facebook or call.
The trickle down effect would be that your mom thinks you're a piece of S, and that now mom needs to fix you.
I don't put people on blast.
Okay.
I don't do that. I don't agree with it. I mean, there are websites.
But you saying that put more guys more comfortable to come in and talk to you.
I mean, that's fine. I'm not going to put you on blast. I'll just block your ass.
Well, okay.
I mean, problem solved. I don't give a shit.
Well, the guys don't care about getting blocked. They care about getting put on blast.
I mean, that's fine. I'm not doing that to other humans.
Okay.
I mean, unless it's a legal thing, then I'll file. There's a legal system I'll go through, and then your ass will be on blast on your own. But at least I did the right thing.
You're on blast on floor 2.
Yeah, I don't play those games with humans.
Courthouse. That's where you get blasted.
Well, this clip. Hold on. This clip was for later, but I think right now it's a perfect clip for Kevin's head. But we do got to get into who pays.
Okay.
I want to make sure, but to play this clip.
Guys, the vibe for 2023 is going to be, if it's not bringing you an orgasm, inspiration, or income, we have got to cut it off this year. Promise me that.
Okay, let me just talk about Joey Zazik. He is a big-time influencer. He just had the Real Friends of WeHo. That was out, so that was on MTV.
Okay.
Joey is from Fairfax, Virginia, and comes back here all the time. He's hugely successful. He is the sweetest man. He's engaged to his fiance, Brian, and they live out in West Hollywood. His story is incredible about how he was bullied and overcame that. But when I was going through a really hard time last year, like couldn't get out of bed, hard time, depressed, not doing well, guys, with breakup I went through.
Right.
And I'm okay with telling that side of me. I would just scroll and be like, help, anything to like get your mind right. I mean, your whole world's turned upside down. And I came across Joey, and he's just phenomenal. I mean, if you go through his TikToks, his Instagram, but that was the first one I ever saw. He has a different version of it that's older, but same thing. He says the same thing. And I'm like, well, if that ain't the fucking truth,
right.
I mean, if it's not giving you inspiration, an orgasm, or income, why are we fucking with it? Thoughts?
Hang on. Yes. So can I disagree with that?
Okay, good. I think
I agree with that.
And
I don't have a problem
think
with that.
people,
what he said it was so fluent, like this is the way it needs to go, and if you have a problem with that, then you're out of whack.
Well, and I think people take that statement, like some people take it as kind of dirty. I don't take it as dirty. I'm like,
why is that dirty?
Those are all good things.
Yeah, why is that dirty?
I mean, if you're at home and you're married and your husband's giving you an orgasm, inspiration,
winner,
and winner. Not his income, you can have your own income.
Me. As a matter of fact, I might get that T-shirt made.
I think we should all.
I might.
But go follow Joey. He's amazing. And
That's me.
I dare you to wear that.
I might get that T-shirt made.
I will pay you if you host the next show.
Yeah.
That.
No, that'll be great. We can have on the front. We can have that saying on the back. Put Tribe Called Jess.
Okay, so we're not gonna try and get Chad Dukes anymore. You're gonna host the kick show.
I'll do it. I will host the kick show with that shirt. 2023.
And it's got to be a schmedium.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No, but go follow Joey. He's awesome. And hopefully, Joey, when you come back, you can come sit with us in here. I think I told him I was doing a podcast. We're not like friends, but we DM back and forth. When I reply, he knows,
How do you DM back and forth with all these people and you won't slide into some of these DMs?
Because I don't like him.
Okay, so it's easy to talk to people you don't like.
He's hot as shit, though. Joey, you're hot as shit.
Right?
He also does not like me.
Okay.
Like he doesn't like girls.
Yeah, but
so he's safe for me.
He doesn't like you, does he?
But
no, he's engaged to his fiance Brian.
Oh. Yeah, but he just doesn't like girls, right?
So
yeah.
But he's hot.
But in 2023, who cares anymore? It's not contagious. You're not. You can hang out with him, and it's not going to rub off on you.
What? I would totally hang out with Joey if he came home with Brian.
No, that's what I'm saying. But you're not upset because he's hot, and he's not upset. He doesn't care if you call him hot.
No.
Yeah, so there's no
he's
problem.
awesome. Joey is super awesome, and he's just very inspiring, and he's funny. And if you get to watch The Real Friends of WeHo, it's actually really entertaining. I loved it.
I kind of like the name.
I loved it. West Hollywood. I know.
We got a new show.
Yeah, WeHo.
Oh, boy.
I like it.
All right, so you throw me talking. I posted this on Reels and on Stories. The one with me talking. No, not that one. Me, my little face with my hat.
Give us a second. Say something, Kevin.
She said too many clips for him to keep track of.
Oh, I was just like, so can you just set this up? So you were talking about...
Jessica gave the most disorganized person that I know 100 clips to organize.
Because he thinks he's organized. Because he tricked her. He tricked her like last week.
Yeah. He does the Scott thing. He tricks him into thinking that he's organized and got his shit together.
I understand that.
And then they find out, like, nah.
She'll find out 3 weeks from now. She'll be like, damn, that fucking Scott.
That's a conversation we
Scott's
have every day.
awesome.
What is it, Jess? Which one?
Everybody says Scott's awesome.
It's the pay, I think.
Oh, we're talking about the pay thing.
Yeah, this is it.
I like this topic. I'm down with this.
Oh, I like this stuff. It's still that one. All right, play that. So, guys.
Cheap men.
I asked the question that is not
cheap with their emotions, with their time, with how much they're willing to give in a relationship. Like that guy who's not willing to pay for my $5 chicken and rice. What about when we have kids one day? That guy's not going to be willing to get up in the middle of the night with me to feed the kid, right? Because he's going to be like, well, that's your job. It's like, okay, well, then what is your job? If you're not the breadwinner, if you're not the caretaker, I'm just your bitch over here. Yeah, that's
I'm
not
just
equal,
your
okay?
bitch over here.
All right.
So the question I proposed on Facebook was, and I'm very curious, is who pays on the first date? But really, I should have phrased it of, like, how do we feel about splitting and this and that? Because I really don't know, because I'm not out there dating. So I'm very curious, but I look at it like a shit show. Mm-hmm. And the feedback I got from this was, whoa. First of all, 100% generational. Okay. I had my boomer friend, baby boomer, excuse me. He's so cool. And he's like, my mother was a saint. My sister's a saint. I raised my 3 boys. Granted, he's also Italian.
Okay.
And he was like, a woman never, ever, ever pays. I don't care if she has her own income. You open her door. You take care of your woman, and that is that. And your older generation, Gen Xers, all said that, for the most part, across the board. As it got younger,
right?
Oh boy,
they want to split. They want to split.
This is from the male perspective. Hold on, I got a lot of female perspective.
Scott gets his dinner paid for all the time.
By who?
By anybody. He goes out to dinner with.
Scott, I'll buy you dinner. Not like that. Not like that.
No,
she's shooting her shot.
Yeah, there was. That's her young.
Yeah. No.
So, but I'm along the lines with that, right? But I usually don't give anybody a choice, right? I take the check, I pay it, and you don't usually even know that the bill has been paid. I continue on. We're just chit-chatting and having a conversation, and it's paid. Right now, at some point in time in our lives, if we're together and we've been together for a year, and I'm always paying, and you took the check and said, I've noticed that you always pay, and you got aggressive and paid, cool, I get it. You got me to it, but it's not normally going to happen. I am going to take care of that. I don't care. Even if Jeff and I go out, it doesn't have to do with boy or girl for me. Like, I treat people when I'm at work and we go out for breakfast or we go out for lunch, I'll buy the fellas. I take care of people, and that's what I want to do, is take care of people.
Yeah, and the word that came up over and over, and this is my new favorite phrase, and I'll tell you how I feel about this subject, but I do want to read some of these, but was gentleman code. I got this phrase, gentleman code. They're like, it is gentleman code. Gentleman was used over and over by Gen Xers, and that the later the baby boomers.
Right.
Get into millennials. Let me tell you, some of these 30-year-old men are extremely self-aware, and we don't give them enough credit. So maybe they're not us, but they are all this that we didn't have, like this ability to talk about everything and report everything and all that, and now that's been available. And I think to some level, it's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
It's made them very self-aware. I had one guy tell me, I'll pay for the first 3 dates, but then we split everything. And I said, okay, well, what? And he was 30. I said, well, what if you make more and she doesn't matter. We split everything no matter what. And he was convicted. He was like, if we didn't vibe like that and have that understanding, I'm not going to be with that person.
Sure.
Well, being older and knowing the reality of love is,
yeah,
that changes a lot of things.
Yeah,
that and good sex. So that might change, but I was really impressed at how convicted he was, self-aware.
Sure.
On the woman's side.
Hang on.
Oh, okay.
There are some other dudes out there, right? Because I've talked to people about this in the past. There are some dudes who will talk a big game, and then when you get out there, will not pay, right? They're super tricky, right? Oh, you don't pay, and then figure out a way to not be around when the check shows up, right? They just, that's. Oh,
this has happened to friends of mine.
Oh, yeah. Those dudes are super creepy, right? They need to figure out their life a little bit better. How to treat people. Not necessarily just the girl they're with, but how to treat people the right way.
Yeah, well, and some of the girls I talk to, I love conviction, right? Whether I agree or not, I love conviction. They're like, a man pays always. And I love it because, I mean, I don't think that would ever come out of my mouth, but I do love the conviction in that. Sure. And that they stand by that. And they're like, but hell no.
Yeah, some girl wouldn't have to tell me that. You wouldn't have to say that to me.
But I think we touched on this, and I don't want to get deep into this dark dive tunnel. I think women a little bit have done that to ourselves with our own aggressive independence. Not our independence that we wanted. It's become another side. Is I don't need anybody. Don't open my door. Like, there are women out there like that. Yeah. And while I am independent, and I respect all women being independent, it's okay to be a little bit feminine and back that up and say, the part of me is really feminine. Right.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I think it's important for women to realize that.
I think that's great. I think good communication is where it's at. I think if you can talk to each other and you have good chemistry, doesn't matter.
My next boyfriend, I'm making us get couples therapy from the first month.
From first day.
From month
day.
one.
Where do you want to go on your first date?
Couples therapy.
Dr. Drew?
Yep, Dr. Drew, bitch. Pony up. Let's go.
Where are we going on the first date? We're going to sex therapy right off the bat.
Yeah. I mean, not sex. No, I'll never need that. Never need that.
I got you.
I do want to say what I think, though, because people were asking me and I wouldn't say because I wanted to save it for the show.
Okay.
And I grew up working since I was 13 years old. My dad was like, oh, you want different shampoo so your hair's not fucked up? Go out and work. And I worked, and I have ever since.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. My dad taught me work ethic, and I respect it now. I'm glad he did.
That's why I said girls who have drive and have their own thoughts and are super sexy doing those kind of things. I think that's cool. Remember when we grow up, Jeff, our GoFundMe was a lawnmower. You want to go
100%.
do something? Like, get out there and cut grass. Yeah, paper route.
You guys cut grass and paper. Oh,
that's how you GoFundMe. I worked at the roller skating rink. Don't make fun of me.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. No, I think that's a cool job.
The clown.
I worked at a bakery and a movie theater. That wasn't sexy.
Right.
But I'll tell you, this year has changed me. It's not that I will always... My love language is I'm really good at loving. I'll cook for you. I take care of you. And I do
Don't
contribute.
come to my house. My fucking pantry's empty.
I do contribute. And I think being generous is never going to be a problem for me. I'm generous in love. But I want a guy that wants to take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a statement of you have to, I'm not going to split with you, but I want you to want to take care of me. And through like this year of healing and this and that, I've come to that conclusion. I need that because that's the only time I'm ever going to be able to be a woman. I've had great men in my life. Mm-hmm. Like I don't regret relationships, wonderful men that I loved a ton, but I've kind of always been the man in my own life. And that next relationship, I want to be able to be a little bit of a woman.
Do you want to be in a relationship?
Yes, but I'm really good.
I'm sorry, Jess. It just sounded like you had a stroke there. Hang on. Fix that.
Not that. I'm really good at giving love. Really good.
Okay.
I mean, I am. Oh God, here we go. That too. No, I'm kidding.
We're gonna isolate that one. That'll be on our drop.
Do not isolate.
I'm really good at it.
I don't care. Whatever.
That tone you changed.
Whatever for the show, guys.
That's why dudes are tuning in. But go ahead.
I've discovered this year, I don't know if I'm really good at receiving love, and that's deep to say. And I want to make sure that I can before I do that. I think I can.
Sure.
I've learned so much this year about me. I'm not even the same person. I've leveled up in my own self. I'm not talking about money. People take that as monetary. just in who I am and how much work I've done, that I want to make sure that I'm prepared. But I also don't want to wait forever, because we're always changing. Crisis is going to come again, and you're going to have to go through growth. So I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
All right.
That was deep, dude.
No, it's cool, because I think some people want to know, right? We saw you for so many years posting, because when you're in a relationship, whether or not it's with your son, whether or not it's with another man,
that sounded weird.
no. But I mean, like, you're proud of your son, right? And you're proud of your relationship.
Absolutely.
You do not hide it. You are. You put it on fucking blast.
But I will next time. I look, if the guy wants to put it out there, I will never ever.
Why?
Probably.
That's kind of cool that you put it out there. I was following the life of Jess, a Tribe Called Jess. I was following for the last 3 or 4 years. You guys boated around the damn country, but your son played baseball forever.
Yeah.
Like
I'll always post my baby.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So your relationships, you like to put it out there because you're super proud. Some dudes like that.
I am super proud. I mean, Nico, that's never going to stop. Like, how 2 years my son is going to walk a stage of college and coming here at this country.
JMU, right?
JMU. At 3.5 years old, I am so damn proud of that kid.
Yeah.
And he's such a cool kid.
You should be.
And he has the biggest heart, but he's badass too.
Yeah. Has he, now, I don't mean to derail the show. Maybe I asked
Sure, you're
this,
going to derail it.
I didn't, but did he do this last time? Has he ever had any friends that say your mom's hot?
Okay, wait, this is actually a funny story. He's going to kill me, but I don't care.
Your mom's hot, and I'm going to
I
hook up with
tried
your
to
mom.
call him today because, Jeff, our conversation, you're like, just put it out. I'm like, you know what? I have 30 viable years left.
Yeah.
I don't care what people think. I know I'm a good person.
I gave her the advice.
Oh.
She needs to be Jess or
Or don't.
Mom.
Yeah. One of
So
the
I tried to call Nico today to kind of go, hey, I'm doing the show. If this comes up, you know, mommy loves you. Mommy's a good person. Anyway, so we go out.
Prepped him. You show prepped him. I'm cool with that.
He went out with me because I went to London, as you know, for my birthday.
Yep.
So he's like, Mom, let's go out, you know, prior to you going to London. I was like, oh, he wants to spend time with me. Of course I paid. He's the most expensive my birthday date ever.
Right.
So we all went. And we go down to Arlington, and he's taking snaps of me. And I'm all proud because here's my thought process. My son wants pictures of me sharing it with his friends.
Okay.
So we're on the way home, and he's like, fuck you. Fuck you. He's like, Mom, all these people, even the girls, are saying you're so hot, and I just keep going, fuck you.
What? But it's because that's why I asked. Has it ever happened? Has Nico ever said,
Yes.
One of my friends wants to hook up with you?
Oh, that? Absolutely not. No.
No.
100% no.
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 So you don't think Nico's friends look at his mom and go, damn, I'd like to hook up with your mother?
I have no idea. I don't think like that. That makes me like feel sick inside.
Okay. I'm just...
I mean, these are little kids.
Kevin, we were both 20. We know.
I'm about to say, these college kids with their hormones running around.
You guys
Nico's probably selling pictures. Probably going, my mom is hot.
If he was a good entrepreneur, he would.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. His GoFundMe is through the roof.
He's supplying spank bank.
Yes, he is. 1,000%.
I've known these kids since they were, some of them since they were 5 and 7 years old.
Right around 12, they wanted to hit you.
That's disgusting to me. It's really fucking gross.
I remember when I was 12 and I was telling my best friend, like, yo, your mom's hot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, look, I know,
And
I've
she
heard
didn't
it
look
from,
like Jess.
Yeah, right? You're like, dude, you think your mom would make out with me?
That is so
I didn't go that
gross.
far, but.
Okay, we're going. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, kids.
I think we also did it
sorry,
to rile him up because we had shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they do.
Look,
I think that's true.
It will mess with you if your mom's hot and your friends want to hook up with your mom. They'll definitely call that out. And it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop all the way up, right?
I'm sure. I remember when he was...
Listen, in 10 years, he's going to be what?
30, 31?
Yeah, 30, 31. You don't think any of his friends are going to kind of want to talk to you?
In 10 years, I'll be 58 years old.
And still look exactly how you look.
I am vain. That's true. I am vain.
So then what happens?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
hold on. I hope by then I've shot my shot and I'm with somebody.
You slid into somebody's DMs by then?
I slid it. By then it's going to be like visual and you can just slide a DM with technology, right?
All right.
I hope by then I have. Where are we at with time, Jeff?
Oh, I mean, we can go.
We can go?
Yeah, we've been here for an hour.
I know. Well, I wanted to show.
We're only halfway through your life, so.
Say, we just made it through Nico in college.
Yeah,
I have
we still got a few more hours. Just gonna have a Tribe Called Jess whole episode series done in one day.
Yeah.
Well, I hope people do actually follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I will get a Facebook page up and running. I even got a domain for my website, guys.
Nice.
I thought that was really cool.
Nice.
Thank you, Jeff, for helping me, guiding
for
me.
the Tribe Called Jess.
For the Tribe Called Jess.
Tribe Called Jess.
I don't do that on any of it. It's too many words.
No,
for
I
me.
got you. Tribe Called Jess. But, I mean, it just comes out better when you say it, though. I got you. But Tribe Called Jess.
Yeah, I want people to follow. I really, really want you guys to inbox me. I have a lot of show ideas. I spent brainstorming on show ideas. Got a lot of, I told Jeff, wrote down people that can come in and talk to them. And they agreed. Mm-hmm. So my friends are hot. I'm excited to have them in. But you know what I love about my friends? They're super fucking smart.
Good.
They're so smart. So I hope you should come in as well, because they will just gang up on you, and I can't wait to see
I
it.
hope they come and flash their brains.
Yeah.
They're flashing their brains.
That's exactly why we want them in here, Jeff, is so see how smart they are.
Oh, whatever. Where's Scott with my last clip so we can wrap this up?
Hey,
I guess he...
Scott had some technical difficulties because we have a concert going on right now too.
If you can't tell.
Yeah, and I guess one of the antennas for one of the pieces of equipment is acting up. So
I like it. You know what I like is that you don't have headphones in and you're yelling into the microphone because out there in the control room.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I really wanted to play you guys this thing from Kevin Hart to end this show because I want to wrap it up.
Just play it on the next show.
I'll play it on the next show. But guys,
next week, right? We'll just do something next week.
Oh, 100%.
Anticipation and make them want to come back for the next
we'll do it next week.
What do we want to talk about next week?
Well, next week,
what are you thinking?
You got to
figure it out.
We'll definitely. Here you are.
Girl, we got to force you to shut up. So
yeah.
Thanks a lot.
We're going to have plenty to talk about, I know.
Hold on. He's got my cue because I really want to say this. I always want to end with something positive so people don't think I'm completely fucking crazy, which I am.
Nobody has thought that one time.
I'm joking.
Tonight.
I don't care.
Not one time.
You definitely thought. Jeff knows I'm crazy.
Jeff knows, but nobody else.
Jeff has seen my crazy. I was also very young. The one that says final. So I just want to play this because I think it's really important for people to hear.
Sun don't stop for nobody, man. Sun don't fucking stop. Sun gonna be up in the morning regardless. That sun is gonna be up in the morning regardless of how I fucking feel and how depressed I am. The sun is gonna fucking shine in the morning, and at nighttime the moon gonna be there, and you gonna look up. These days gonna keep going by. So do you let the days go by and look up, and you done wasted a year doing what? Or do you just pick it up? All right, gotta figure it out. Made some mistakes. Life goes on. Let me figure out life from this point. I'm a life goes on type of guy.
I just love that clip. I love Kevin Hart. I love his comedy. I love how he's moved forward from a lot of stuff he's gone through. But again, this year when I went through a tough time, I watched that thing over and over and over again. And I watched it. Why it came to mind is I watched today because I was nervous as shit. Putting yourself out there, because you've done this a really long time. For me, I haven't. I'm putting myself out there. I love every second of it.
Yeah.
But I also, again, like I said in the beginning, it is very important for me to connect with people, to inspire people. And believe me, I was going through it. And guys, life is ebb and flow. Life is ebb and flow. And you're going to have ebbs. They make the joy so much better on the other side, and the other side would come. So life is always, always worth living. I think that's super important. And don't waste your pain. Take it, level up, and become a better person. The sun will always shine again, and life will keep moving. And I'm glad I did this today and overcame my fear. I really appreciate you coming in.
Sure.
Scott, you're awesome. Thanks for dealing with my clips. Jeff, I love you so much, Jeff. Because Jeff believes in me. No matter for the last 20 years, Jeff, I love him. Come back and see me next week on A Tribe Called Jess. Hopefully I'll have my girlfriends in here, and I can't wait to talk to you again. Take care. Later.